Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon. On today's video, we are going to be talking about why you should keep your personal life personal and your professional life professional. So your co-workers are not your friends. Your colleagues at work are not your friends. Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? If this is your first time seeing me, I'm Cecilia Mbullah, and I'm broadcasting live from London. Yes, I'm broadcasting live from London, England. Yeah, today we are talking about why you should keep your personal life personal and your professional life professional. Your co-workers are not your friends. Your colleagues at work are not your friends. They're your colleagues. They're your co-workers. They're not your friends. Yes, you might consider them as friends, but they do not consider you as friends. You are not friends with your colleagues. So don't think that your colleague is your friend. Okay? So that's today's topic. Your co-worker is not your friend. What do you think? Have you made very good friends at work? Do you think your co-workers should be your friends? Because I think it's a no. Do not mix it up. Let your co-workers be your co-workers. Let your colleagues be your colleagues. Be friendly with your colleagues. Be friendly with your co-workers. Be friendly. I'm not saying you shouldn't be friendly. Be friendly, but they are not your friends. Oh, where's my microphone? Sorry. I forgot to use my mic. Be friends with your colleagues. Be friendly, sorry, but you're not friends. Your co-workers are not your friends. Your colleagues are not your friends. Just 1 minute, please. Your colleagues are not your friends, please. And don't hang out with the gossips at work. Do not hang out with the gossips at work, especially if you want to make the upwards mobility, if you want to move upwards at work. Yes, I'm sharing this today. I used to work in HR. Yes, in HR, and we had a lot of issues with friends, colleagues, gossips, and things like that. So please make sure you don't mix your personal and professional life. Your work life and your home life are two different, they should not mix. Don't mix them up. And remember that your colleagues at work are not your friends. Know exactly the type of information to share with your colleagues at work, your co-workers. They are not friends. They are co-workers. They don't have your back. Most of the time, 90%, 99%, they don't have your back. They are your colleagues. Just imagine you're working with someone and there is an opportunity for a promotion, and they're looking at you and thinking, oh, she might get promoted. They are your colleague. I'm not saying you're not in competition with anyone, but remember they are your colleagues, they are your co-workers. You are not friends. Please, you're not friends. So know what you say at work, especially when you are around workplace gossips. You know them. You think your boss does not know them. Your boss knows them. Everyone knows who are the workplace gossips. Everyone knows them. So please, if you want to move up the ladder, don't hang out with them because everyone knows them. Yeah, hello. Safarov, hello, how are you? Don't hang around them. Be friendly with your co-workers, not friends. Don't add them on your social media. They're not your friends. They are not your friends. If you've worked in big organizations, in large organizations, you will know what I am talking about. Let me share a very short story. There was a time I was going to celebrate my birthday. It was during the week. Luckily for me, I had written a letter to my boss asking for that day off. But you know what? I had this friend at work. To me, she was a friend. I told her that, oh, I will not be coming to work on Wednesday because it's my birthday. She did not know that I had already taken permission. Do you know that she went and told the boss that I told her that I will not be coming to work because I had to go and celebrate my birthday? So look at that. I told her. Luckily for me, I had already told the boss. So please be mindful of the information you share with colleagues at work. They are not your friends, they are your colleagues. They are your co-workers, they are not your friends. Please stay away from those negative gossips at work, because they are the ones who take information from one place to the other. Someone who gossips to you will gossip about you. Anyone who gossips to you, remember this, will gossip about you. Or they would come to you and talk about other colleagues. Know that they would go to other colleagues and talk about you. It happens everywhere. It's the workplace where you have people. That is human resources. Where you have people, you would always have, interactions. People would want to pull people down because they want to go up the ladder. It happens. You can't stop it. What you can do is you can take control of yourself. You can take control. Be mindful of what you say. They might sometimes they would bring a new manager at work, and you would have people, especially during break, talk about, oh, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he'll be able to stay quiet. If there was a possibility, walk away. They might be waiting for you to say a word. And as soon as you say something, and see, in today's world, it's different. People have their phones. Don't forget that. You might be speaking with someone at work, and they ask you a question, not knowing they are recording on their phone. Please be mindful. So be careful. Know what you say. Make sure you can stand by your words. Whenever you say something, you can stand by it. You can go, yes, I said it. I meant what I said. And you know what? This is why I said it. But do not get involved in workplace gossips. It never ends well. It never ends well. When they start talking about a new boss, when they start talking about your manager or something like that, please move away. Sometimes you might say something positive and they will still say you were part of the conversation. Whether you were positive or negative, they will just say you were part of that conversation. And you will be called in. If there's a disciplinary meeting for that, you will be called in. So please be mindful. Don't just talk. Be careful. Don't be loose with your lips. Don't be loose with your with your lips or with your words. Be careful. Don't be, be careful. Don't overshare. Something might happen in your office, and people might want you to talk about it. They might come and ask you. Just say you're not really sure of what happened. So, just say you're not sure. Don't go narrating. Don't go oversharing. Even if it happened to you with another colleague, just say you don't want to talk about it. Especially if you want to move up the ladder, if you want upwards mobility in that organization, within that organization, you have to respect yourself. You don't have to be loose with your words. Don't be loose with your mouth. Don't just talk. No, know what you say, and make sure you can stand by what you say, please. And don't take your love life to work. You have your family, you have your kids, you have your personal life. Don't take it to work. Don't overshare what happens at home, at work. Don't overshare it. Some people will use it against you. You might think they are your friends. They'll use it against you. I remember there was a case where this lady had to be promoted, but her so-called, you will not believe what people in HR get to know a lot about the workforce. they get to hear a lot. This lady was about to be promoted, and her own friend went to HR and said she was expecting. No one knew she was pregnant. She shared that information with her friend. And her friend came and said, oh, that she was pregnant. She would not be, she wasn't sure that her friend will be able to do the job. HR never knew the lady was pregnant. The lady had not disclosed to HR that she was pregnant. But her friend knew she was pregnant. Her colleague, her co-worker, not even a friend. You meet someone at work that your co-worker, that your colleague, they are not your friends. Please make that difference. Know the difference. Please don't overshare. This lady was due for promotion. Her friend, her colleague, her co-worker, they were always together. They worked together. No one knew she was pregnant. She went to HR and said, oh, she said she's getting promotion, but she's expecting. Huh? But she never told HR that she was expecting, or that, so please be mindful. The company, the company is not your family. You have your family. That is where you share, you put in your emotions, your emotional energy. Put your emotional energy towards your family, your home. The company is not your family. Your co-worker is not your friend. HR is there to protect the company, not you. HR is there to make sure you give the most you can to that organization. They're there to train you so you can give more to the organization. So HR is not there for you. HR is there for the organization. You have to know that HR is not there. Yes, it's said that HR is there to look after the employees. Yeah, but who employs HR? It's the organization. So HR is there to look after the organization. So as an employee, you have to look after yourself. You have to know what you say at work and what not to say at work. The bottom line is your co-worker is not your friend. Don't share a lot with them, because they are the ones who are going to share whatever information you share with them. They are the ones who would share it with your manager. They would share it with your with your supervisors. Yes, they would share it. Whatever information, they would share it. Sometimes I don't know why they do it, because they don't, those information, whatever they share, sometimes it's not needed. They just share it. Some people are just spiteful. They just share information about you. You might think they are your friends. Sometimes you're going on holiday. You plan your holiday. You're going on holiday. You know that you're going for maybe 5. You want to go for 7 days, but you have 5 days. You tell your friends that, I'll be going for 7 days, but I have only 5 days. And then HR knows about it. Who do you think tells HR? Please. So, please be careful. Don't overshare. Never have co-workers as friends. Don't invite them to your social media. Don't let them be your friends on social media. Your co-workers shouldn't be your friends. Don't share your love life. Don't share your family life. Sometimes don't share your birthdays, family birthdays. Don't share them. Your co-workers are not your friends. I learned that the hard way twice. 2 things happened to me, and there was a time something happened at work as well, that I had to get promoted, and someone said something, but unfortunately for them, it wasn't work related. Unfortunately for the person, it wasn't work related. So I learned my lesson twice and the hard way, so I don't make that mistake anymore. My colleagues are my colleagues. I'm friendly with them, very friendly, but that is it. I don't share no personal information. You keep your personal life and your professional life apart. Don't mix them up. Once you start mixing them up, that is when you spoil things for yourself. So please do not mix your personal and professional life. Don't. It's not going to help you. There's no reason for it. Make sure your colleagues are not your friends. Have your friends out of work. You have your friends. And about dating at work, it's not something I think it's not advisable, but it's, come on, we are all humans. That you can't stop that. If you find someone that you love at work, you know, in certain organizations you can date at work, in certain organizations you cannot date at work, you know. It's there, it's stipulated in your contract, you will see it. But come on, if you are working somewhere where you can date someone and you'll fall in love with someone at work, no one can stop that. No one can stop it. But if you would ask my honest opinion, I think, oh, but you know what, you spend 8-9 hours there a week, so 8-9 hours a day, sorry. Sorry about that. So that decision, you would have to make that decision for yourself, you know. But please stay away from gossiping at work, stay away from negative co-workers, and don't be too loose with your words at work. Please don't be too loose with your words. Yes, please don't. Yes, one thing I've learned as well in every job is, you know what, you are there to work, not to make friends. You are at work to work, not to make friends. And at least one person you work with will stab you. Hello, hello, hey, you have a style. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do. I make videos on, I talk about fashion as well. I love fashion. Thank you very much. I love fashion. I make a lot of videos on fashion, actually on fashion and relationships. But I came, something happened at work, and I just thought, you know what, let me share this with everyone working out there. Some people work very hard. You go out at work. Sometimes you have your personal issues at home. You meet someone at work, and you know what, you just think, oh my God, I've worked with this person for 4 months. I might just as well open up to this person, not knowing you're opening up to a co-worker, not a friend. You know, you might be going through something and you tell a co-worker and they use it against you at work. You know, you might be due for promotion, and then something happens in your professional life. You share it with a co-worker, and they take it to HR. They take it to management, and then you start wondering why you're not getting the promotion anymore. You're like, but I told her I was going to be promoted this month. I told I was going to be remunerated. I told I was going to get an increase in salary. But what is going on? You know, not knowing that you shared private information with someone that you were not meant to share that information with. So please, please be careful. Don't be loose with your words. Hold on to your words, especially if you want upwards mobility within that organization. Don't just talk anyhow. Be careful how you talk, you know. Just be careful, be mindful. It's not much to ask. I know it's difficult, especially when you've worked with someone for 4 years. You're thinking, you know what, you can work with someone for 30 years and not know them. People can hide their true colors. People can hide themselves. People can hide, and you don't know who they truly are. So the one thing I would say is, if you can, please just keep your personal life personal and your professional life professional. Put them apart. They should be apart. Don't mix them together. Your love life, don't share it with them. You're going on holiday, you put your application where you should put it. You know, you don't disclose where you're going to. Don't share a lot, especially with pictures. When you start sharing pictures, when they are all on your social media, you're on holiday, they are all on your social media, and something might go not wrong. Something might happen with your flight, and you decide to spend another 1-2 days more, and you call your boss, and you might have told someone that, oh, I wish I could spend more days on holiday. They would use that against you. You don't see, people are so petite. I don't understand. So But it's for us, it's for you, it's for us to protect yourself. It's for you to protect your interests. It's for you to know, I'm going to work to work. I'm going there to work, not to make friends. So please, never have co-workers as friends. You know, that's the bottom line. Never have co-workers as friends. Leave your work at work. After work, just leave work at work and go home. Don't take your work to your house, and don't take your house or your home life to work. Don't share too much. Don't mix them up. Be friendly with co-workers. I repeat, let's conclude. So be friendly with co-workers, and remember they're not your friends. You can be friendly with your co-workers, but always remember they are not friends. You know, never follow them on Facebook, social media. Don't follow your co-workers, and don't share your social media with them. If they find you, good, but don't share with them. Don't share what you're doing, your family gatherings, whatever. Don't share, because you don't know what might happen. So do not share. At least if you are working, or if you've worked, you would agree with me that at least one person will stab you at work. One person will do something behind your back. At least one person will play games behind your back. They will do things that you would, when you find out, you will be so shocked. You'll be like, oh, but I thought they were my friend. And then you will be reminded that no, they're not your friend. They're your co-workers. Your co-workers are not your friends. They are your co-workers. Don't mix it. Your employer cares about what you bring to the organization, what you bring, what you put in, and what they can get out of you. So let your emotional energy be invested at home. Emotional energy, please invest that at home. At work, you are replaceable every day, all day, you're replaceable. But at home, you're not replaceable. At work, you're replaceable. Always remember that at work, you're replaceable. If you're not there, they would bring someone else. Next minute, within 30 minutes, there are agencies out there. And if you are unable to make it to work for one reason or the other, you will be replaced like this. You'll be replaced, but you cannot be replaced at home. So please make sure you look after yourself, enjoy your time with family. If you have to go on holiday and your employer is saying or asking you to stay, and you think you really have to go, please go. Your employer might be asking you to stay. Let's say you want to travel to Greece with your family and your employer is asking you to stay. Think about it for yourself. It's you want to go out with your family. They can look for somebody. The only reason why they'll tell you to stay, they don't want to pay more. But think about your family as well. And if they should get someone that they can pay lower than what you are being paid, they would replace you. So you're working, do what you have to do at work. But when it's your time with your family, respect it. Respect your family, your husband, your kids, your children. Respect your own time and your own self and your own mental health. You need your holiday for mental health, to rest, to recuperate, to regain yourself, to refresh. Take your holiday and go and relax, But let's come back to what we were talking about. That is one thing, and that is to conclude. Always remember your co-workers are not your friends. They're your co-workers, they're your colleagues, not friends. So please be mindful of what you share with your co-workers, the information you share with your co-workers. Don't share a lot. I repeat, do not share a lot, and don't associate yourself with workplace gossips. Those people, this manager, stay away from workplace gossips. Stay away. Don't hang out with them. Everyone knows them. You might think everyone knows workplace gossip. If you're watching this video, those people at your job site who are always stay away from them. Stay, because everyone knows them, and when you hang around them, everyone starts looking at you like a gossip. Meanwhile, you might not be, but when you hang around people, they think you're like them. You're there to work, you're not there to make friends. Remember that you're there to work, you're not there to make friends. And sometimes you might think because you've worked with someone for a long time, they've become your friend, and then something happens at work and they're the first to go, oh no. And you'll be thinking, but I thought you were my friend. And they say, no, we are colleagues, we work together, we are not friends. They'll tell you to your face that we are friends, especially when it comes to promotion. You might be due for promotion and there's something happening in your life that no one knows. That friend, that colleague that you call your friend, is the one who would come and tell HR, is the one who would go and tell your manager. Why? Because they know that if you don't get the promotion, if they don't give you the promotion, it is going to them, especially if you work together. So if you don't get the promotion, they are getting it. And they want to get it. A lot of people are like that, So please, don't be loose with your words again. Make sure you don't have your co-workers as friends. Look after yourself. Remember, you're replaceable. Yes, you're replaceable at work. You're not replaceable at home. Be careful about oversharing. Do not share a lot with your colleagues. Don't share a lot. Okay, I think that is about it for today. Thanks very much for sharing your time with me today. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Thanks very much again for sharing your time with me. I do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you again. All the best always. And until next time, I'm your girl, Cecilia Mbullah. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Bye.